What's up, everyone? I'm here with Transformers 30th anniversary. Um, I still call them Scout Class, Commander Class, whatever you want to call them. Optimus Prime and Roller, Bumblebee and Blaze Master, I believe. I forgot. I'm pretty sure that's it though. Um, they're off. They're based on the IDW comics, which I absolutely love. If you don't read comics or if you really like Transformers, you should read their ongoing series. Read their ongoing series first, some of their spotlights and stuff like that. Then move on to the Robots of Disguise and what's the other one? More Than Meets the Eye comics. They're just great. Um, we'll start off with B. Save Prime for last. Even though I read the comics, I really can't remember what Bumblebee turns into on a Cybertronian mode. I think it sort of looks like this. Really can't remember, to tell you the truth. The front wheels are riveted on. The back wheels just peg off, like some of the Prime figures do and the Beast Hunter figures do. The deluxe ones, which it's alright, I guess. You can paint the wheels. It's easier to paint the wheels taking them off. But he's got a good amount of paint on them. Fronts, the grill or whatever you want to call that. Lights, stripe, windows, tail lights is always a plus. And some crap back here that becomes his chest. So yeah. And he's got the standard Bumblebee transformation for the little figures, except for his arms are slightly different, which is kind of cool. And then Blaze Master is pretty much a helicopter. Got some spin right there, and yeah. I'll show you the transformation for him first since he's the little guy. That's his helicopter mode. His robot mode, all you do is you pretty much gotta pull this. No, I'm sorry. You just leave this alone. You put his head down, you fold this back to his feet, and you pull his arms out, and that's his robot mode. And then his gun mode, you take this, you push it all the way forward, rotate this back, keep his arms back like that, and rotate this down, which is a decent looking blasting gun, I guess. It's not bad. And we'll leave it in gun mode. Bumblebee, now to transform Bumblebee, what you want to do is you just want to pull his arms out without ripping them off the joints, because they click in pretty good and you can pull them off the joints like so, like that. And they're kind of a pain in the ass to get back in because this moves. So what you gotta do is just push it in. There you go. Right? Yeah, that's that. Alright, and you take his legs, you bring them sort of down like this. And then you come back here and you rotate this down while pushing the torso in like that. Bring his feet down, separate him, hold his legs down, bring his feet down like so. And his arms, you want to take this, snap it that way, bring his fist around, and close that up like that. And I got 20% battery life remaining on my phone. Same thing with the other arm, and there goes El Bumblebee. Which, his face sculpt looks pretty much like the IDW comics. In what's he in? Robots in Disguise, right? Yeah, Robots in Disguise. I'm pretty sure that's his comic. Can't remember. And then his gun goes in his hand, and he can actually stand and hold his gun straight out, which is pretty nice because Prime cannot do that. He just topples over. But yeah, his articulation, no movement in the head at all. He's got ball joints right here to move his shoulders around. He's got a hinge that kind of brings it out. He's got a ball jointed. He's got a hinge right here and a ball joint right there. Nothing for the wrist. Nothing for the waist. Ball joint, hips. Single joint at the knee, but it barely bends. It's got like a 30-degree angle, 35-degree angle, and he's got kind of forward foot articulation due to the transformation. So yeah, he's a small figure though. So what do you expect? You can't get masterpiece shit for a small figure. Alright, Roller. Am I focused in there? Let's see. There you go. Roller has Prime's gun stuck on top. It doesn't look like his normal ion blaster, but it's pretty decent. I've seen worse. But yeah, he's got a small peg for Prime's hand and a big peg to stick on top of Roller. Now, Roller looks more like a smaller motor car instead of that thing we're used to with G1. Like, I don't even know what the hell that's called. It's a roller coaster with 6 wheels on it. I don't know. But anyway, to transform him into robot mode, you pull out his arms. It's difficult, but I'm sure most of you guys can get it. I believe in you. Then to turn him into gun mode, I think you stick his arms back, and then you just pull it out forward like so, and pull this down, and that is his gun mode, which is fucking horrendous. But anyway, you can take this with the small peg and put it right there, and then he's just going all out gangsta with, you know, shit like that. I don't know, it sucks. But anyway, there goes that. Oh yeah, and then his back wheels, these wheels are pegged in, these back wheels pop out. They're pretty shitty. Whatever. If you want, you can have, you know, somebody curling one of your 6-inch figures, give them some weights. I don't know. But yeah, we'll keep that in gun mode. And then Prime, in pretty decent truck mode. I mean, I wish he was bigger than Bumblebee, but then he'd be a deluxe class figure probably. I really hope they make one of these in Voyager class, or Toy World actually comes out with their Prime, that they put an image out after Hegemon, which is Megatron. But I don't know, they released like 4 other figures or 5 other figures since that, and they probably gave up on the project, which sucks, because a really nice IDW Prime would have been fucking awesome. But anyway, to transform this small piece of shit, you pop out his arms like that, bring them forward like so, like any other Prime figure, open his chest up, rotate his head up. You're supposed to leave his chest open like slightly, but then the head just falls down, so it gets all retarded. It doesn't really click up, but when you put his chest in, it still sucks. Whatever. But anyway, click this down, take this whole crotch piece and pull it. It's supposed to pull. Well, you angle it down and twist it around. I guess that works better. Then, see what I mean? His fucking head. Pull this up and get it out the way. Then you pull this whole crotch piece down, and then I don't know exactly where to put this. I put it like that, so it looks like you got a fucking ass front end of a truck for an ass, you know. But you can kind of angle it up more and put it up here if you want. It's all up to you. Who gives a shit? Either way, it still looks like shit behind him. But yeah, I mean, he's decent looking. He's not bad. These shoulder things pop up and pop off very easily, but they raise up so you can, you know, do some shit like that, because when they're down, the figure has no articulation whatsoever up and down. But he's got a ball joint down here, you know what I mean? Ball joint on the hips, 90-degree angle knee bend, better than Bumblebee's. No kind of foot articulation, no waist, but his head does move left and right. And if you want to put his arm out and hold this, even without the gun, I'll take the extra weight off. He's got to be like way back like that, like whoa. Because if you put him up straight forward and put his arm out, he just likes to fucking. Actually, wait, hold on. No, I didn't get it dead straight. Let's see. It's not bad. I mean, he's still bent backwards a little bit. Stand up straight. Let's see. Yeah, see, he just likes to fall over. But my table is crooked, so maybe if I go this way. No, yeah, he's standing up that way, but it's still not that straight. Whatever. That's because my table's crooked. But yeah, and then I'm sorry, the big peg goes in his hand, so you can have him dual weapon shit and blasting deluxe size and Voyager size kneecaps. But he's got some pretty decent paint apps on him. You know, shins, knee, his chest. Actually, the lights on top are painted. Ooh, that's nice. But other than that, yeah, these guys are alright. They're like, what? I think I paid like $8 a piece, $9 a piece at a Walmart. They're alright. I had them for like a week. I didn't really feel like reviewing them because I don't really care about them that much. But yeah, that's those guys. If you see them and you like them, pick them up. If not, just fuck them because they're not that great. Take it easy.